Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Pratiksha Bhadoria, and I, along with my team at Invent Model, Kalpana and Dhiren Sanger sir, so we are here to discuss about Informatica MDM Cloud SaaS. As we have already discussed a lot of topics in this, so today's agenda for discussion is how to import the CSV file to C360, explain all the steps, what are the different options available to onboard new records in MDM SaaS, explain the CRUD operations in MDM SaaS, and how to see the record change history in MDM SaaS. So I I take the opportunity here to discuss the first agenda, how to import the CSV file to C360 along with the different steps that are there. Yeah. So to import a CSV file into C360, C360 stands for Customer 360. First, we have to navigate to the file import option, and there we have to select the appropriate template and upload your CSV file. So for every CSV file, there would be a template. So accordingly, we have to choose the correct template. That ensures that we are following the right guidelines in the file format so that we don't have to process any error in the coming future. So we have to follow these guidelines when we import a file. So the steps are: first, locate the file import function. That is, you go to Customer 360. There you click on File Import. Next step is you prepare your CSV file. So what it means is that you add the records in the file because the file would be empty. So you have to add the records in the file with the columns, and then you have to save the file with .csv extension. Next step is upload the CSV file. So you click on the browse or upload option to select your CSV file from your computer. Next step is configure import settings. So in this, first is mapping the fields. So you have to map the columns in your CSV file to the corresponding fields in the C360 database. So Customer 360 has its own database, and when the file is imported, so you have to map the attributes that are there in the file CSV file with the attributes of the C360 database. Data type. So when you map, basically the data type should match. It verifies the data types of the fields in your CSV file match the expected data types in C360. Like I said, delimiter. So basically every CSV file has a delimiter, comma, semicolon. So we have to ensure that the delimiter that we use in the CSV file is correctly identified. There's a column where we have to mention the delimiter. So we should know what delimiter is there in the CSV file, and we have to mention that. Yes. Can we move to the next slide? Now is preview and import. So preview is basically seeing that before the uploading, we just get to see that all the matches are done correctly, all the mappings are done correctly, and here in this stage we get to see that there is no error or mismatch. So this helps in right processing of data. So here we review the data preview to confirm that the mapping and data are the correct, and then we have to initiate the import process. So now in import process, we parse the data in the CSV file and we map the columns and the fields of the selected business entity or relationship that are there in the CSV file and the mapping that we have provided. So yes, this is the whole process. And as we can see in the screenshot, we can see there's option for upload file, then mapping, then preview and import file, and mapping also has been done, the red user icon. So these are basically showing that the mapping has been done. And yeah, so this is how the whole process is: the upload file, the mapping, and the preview and importing the file. Yeah, I would like to invite Kalpana now to explain about the different options that are available to onboard new records in MDM SaaS. Thank you.
Yes. Now we have a second point, which is what are the different options available to onboard new records in MDM SaaS. So now we learn about that. So here we have a points like, so it depends on the volume, complexity, and source of our new records that we are choosing. And we have a two kind of methods we have for that. So first we have a manual data entry file import utility. So now we first learn the first method, which is manual data entry. In that we have a small data sets, like ideal for the small data sets on a one-time data entry task we have. After that we have to log into the MDM SaaS platform, and we have to navigate to the like customer 360, reference 360 extra. We have that kind of to navigate in that. And after that we have to manually put the each record in the system using the user friendly interface or form and save it. So these are some little steps to for the manual data entry. Now we go to the second step, which is uh, uh, file import utility. In that, we have to import the CSV file in Customer 360, navigate to the file, import the file import section we have, and select the appropriate, just appropriate templates we have, upload our CSV file, ensuring the specified guidelines and the file formats. As Pratisha ma'am says earlier, in the earlier slides, we have the steps, like here we learn that the steps we have that locate the file import functions, prepare the CSV file, upload the CSV file, configure the import settings we have, like mapping fields, data types, delimiters we have, and preview and import files. So these are the steps that we learn in the second method, which is file import utility. So now I would like to call the Dhiren sir, who will explain the CRUD operations in the MDM SaaS.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Kalpana. So, explain the CRUD operation in MDM cells. So, basically, move on to the next slide. Okay, so basically, the CRUD operation is not a functionality. It's kind of terminology which we use to retrieve, access, update, delete the data within the MDM system, and even this is used across other places. Basically, this was derived from the database where we use this term CRUD, which is for the DML operations like data manipulation when we perform. It is used for that. So in the SaaS also we are saying, like, if we are using some kind of data operations, like we are retrieving data, we are updating data, or we are deleting or creating data. I mean that the whole things is known as a CRUD. So as CRUD means C stand for create, R stand for read, U stand for update, and D stand for delete. So we can see in the bottom right, we have this separated what is the create, right? So create operations allow us to add one or more new records in a system using the create new record option. So in the customer 360 we have new button. Using that new buttons, we can create the new entry. Then for the read, basically it allows us to read the data, view the data. So means like we have a search operation there. Either we perform the star to retrieve all the data present in the database, or we can do the smart search where we can search the data based on the particular columns or some wildcard kind of search. Then we have update. So each and every update is nothing but modifying or like changing the existing data. So means like each and every field have pencil kind of icon, which is for the editing of the record. So by using that, we can go and change the data, update the data if we want to modify it. And then we have a delete. So delete is nothing but permanently removing the data from the system. So means like if we want to delete the records, we need to select that record, and then from the menu we can choose the delete option and click on it. So the data will get deleted permanently. Move on to the next. So now means next topic we will be going to discuss is how to see the record change history in the MDM SaaS. Okay, so record change history means like to view record change history in the MDM SaaS, we can navigate to the record you are interested in, and then access the history tab or a similar feature within the MDM SaaS interface, ensuring the relevant user role has the necessary permissions. So basically means like to view the record change or view the history basically from the history, right, we can select the first, we can navigate to that record, and then we can go to the history, and then we can see whatever, if there are any changes happen, all the changes will be listed there with the time stamp, means when it was updated and all those things. So we can see the complete history of the updates, whatever happened for that particular records. So here, like here, more details are breakdown. We can see here accessing the history. Locate the specific record for which you want to view the history. Within the record view, look for a history tab that displays past changes. If you don't see a history tab, check your user role permissions to ensure you have the necessary access. And user role permissions, like in MDM says, user role determines what actions and data users can access, ensures that the user role assigned to you includes the view history of records, permissions, or equivalent. If you don't have the necessary permission, you can contact system administrator to provide that, so that we can see the history. Next slide. So here we can see, it's like here we can see the for one record the history is available. So in the down we have the oldest, and then from this one newest update, right? From older to new update. So by seeing this for this particular field, there are four update happens here. So that's all we have for today. Thank you.